This is day 9 of building a 10K a month business while working a 9 to 5. Hi everyone. So, what I did today was I firmed up on the ICP. So, I know now who I'm going to sell to, and I'll also give you the reasons why. And then another thing is I created a lead list. So, on a couple of suburbs in Pretoria and Johannesburg. So I used, or I'm going to tell you after I cover the first point what I used. But those are really the two things I did today was I really got set on who I'm going to sell to, so the niche, and then also started creating a lead list, or I think probably a prospect list would be a better wording. What I did was I obviously, asking ChatGPT what works, what doesn't work, and or who should I sell to or who shouldn't I sell to. And I landed on, I think I've mentioned this before, but it was home renovators. And who I'm going for isn't your average guy who's just doing tiling or roofing or gutter cleaning. It's really even also the subcontractors. Not really, I'm not going for those people, but who I'm going for are the home renovators, home remodelers, home designers almost. Not the just an architect, but someone who actually then builds the whatever they design. And I'm really targeting the businesses that target homeowners with some exposable or not disposable income. The reason for that is if their clients are, or I mean, if they are selling to high ticket clients, or if they are selling high ticket services, it means that they will be able to pay for marketing to get those clients. Not necessarily. I mean, maybe they don't think, maybe they don't make money. Maybe their margins are a bit smaller, but more than likely, if someone is selling high ticket services, they will be willing to spend some money on marketing because, I mean, getting one client justifies relatively like a lot of marketing to get that client. So that's the ICP. That's the first point I made was selling to um, home remodelers who essentially also target high ticket um, or customers with disposable income. Then the second point is I created a lead list. So also just talking to ChatGPT, asking him what would be the best way to populate a lead list with the business name, the website, the name of the owner, the email, and I can't remember the other fields. But what I did was it told me to go on to Google API or Places, like Places, the Places API for Google. Just go and search that. And I got a list of businesses according to my ICP. So, sorry, ICP stands for Ideal Client Profile. And got that list. I then asked ChatGPT to actually go through the list, so itself, to go through the list and go and look for if it can find the business owner name. So it basically just went through the list, took it 10 at a time. That was basically the batch. And just went and looked, can it find the business owner's name? And then it just populated that list. One thing it also did was it went and looked at the website of the business, because a lot of the times when you're on Google My Bit, or when you're using the Google Places API to create a list, it gives you a lot of businesses that are not fitting, like businesses you don't want to reach out to. And I'll also ask ChatGPT to go into each one of them and see, is this actually a business according to my ICP? Because it knows and it helped me build my ICP. And then, so what's next? So for tomorrow, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to ask ChatGPT, can it actually populate the email section as well, because I like to also reach out via email. The WhatsApp or the phone number is already there. And then another thing for the weekend, it's currently Thursday. It's the 2nd of July. Um, sorry guys, I'm really struggling to make content now. I'm so tired. But um, so what I'm going to be doing this weekend is just building the website and trying to build some automations so that it's easier to reach out to these people. The reason why I like the automations so much and why I'd spend some upfront time building them is because, when you're working 9 to 5, when you're busy basically all day, you don't have time to follow up with, 20, 30, 40, 50 leads a day. And really, the follow up is what's so crucial. And normally, what happens is you reach out to 10 people the first day, reach out to 20 people, but then the second day, and then you need to start like following up with the first people that you reached out to. So everything starts accumulating, and then you need to send out, at a point, you need to send out about 100, 150, maybe even more emails or SMSs or WhatsApps or whatever a day. So it really adds up, and I think it's so important to follow up. Like, that is where money is made. Following up until you literally get a no, like someone tells you to go away. So that's why I want to spend some time on the automations, and then I'm just going to spend some time on the website, just getting a website in place so that when someone asks, for a bit more information, I can just send them my website link and they can go on that. And I'm going to try and just make it as user-friendly, not user-friendly, but try and make it as intuitive as possible to see what it is I'm doing, who I'm helping, why I'm helping them, the problems they have, speaking directly to them. That's really the goal. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.